Hey, what's up everyone? Upstart here with RyXe Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. Now in today's episode, we're going to be checking out the experimental build. We're going to be starting out a new game in the new biome. I don't know if this is part of the same map. I can only assume that it is. I don't think it'll be like a new map on its own. I think it's just something, it's just a new starting area. But I wanna start this one because the Rocky Desert has been like my favorite place to start. I never started in this one, but I just knew one thing after I played the grass fields, because the first time I played this game, I started in the grass fields. I didn't like it. There was just too much. There was too much foliage, too much grass, too much biomass. That maybe it's not. You could use it in the early game, but late game it's not really necessary. Or mid to late, or late early game is still not really necessary. So the northern forest. I kept calling it the jungle. I don't know if it was called that before. But biomass is a common resource. I don't care for that. So Rocky Desert was a good spot for me. But there's even less biomass in the, like, it doesn't say the name there, but I think it's called Dusty Dunes or something. So it's much better for me. So let's just add a name in here. Sorry about that. I had to cough, and I may be getting, every time I need to cough, I most likely will make a cut or mute it. This time I just paused the recording. So we're just gonna go with RyXe Gaming 002. Or you know what? I'll probably just do space again and do EX, meaning experimental. 002, as the other save was called just RyXe Gaming 001. We'll just go like that, private. So they've added this option over here as well. You can skip the intro, enable to skip the onboarding process, and start the game at tier 1. I kind of want to see if it's any different now, so I don't want to do that. So what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna start it up, and we're just gonna keep the intro for now, and well, at least we'll see if it is the same, if anything has changed in it or not. So let's start it up. So far everything looks the same. The main thing I was wondering is...
Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for FICSIT Incorporated. FICSIT pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly.
Would be like
Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis. Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation.
I think it said pipelines this time.
That's it. Get to work and be effective.
I don't know if it's always...
Warning, planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full procedure. Atmospheric entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized.
I don't remember seeing that FICSIT cargo container little box right there to the left hand side. Or the one on that. Oh, there's 4 of them as far as I can see. I don't remember seeing those before. I do wonder though, since it has that skip intro function, or option, it says it'll start you on tier 1. will it start you like with a in a spot with the hub already like constructed, and you have to do its parts, things like that?
Planetfall complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed.
I'm seeing this, and I'm liking it already. Plenty of building space.
Welcome to Planet Massage 2 ABB, your designated sector in the binary star system of Akicha.
Planet Massage?
I am Ada, also known as Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked to support pioneers, such as you, in their mission. You are the third of your sector to survive planetfall. Congratulations.
I don't think that's supposed to be like that. It's not letting me jump.
Objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding.
I don't know if it's just me, but I think this pod looks different.
First objective. Please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials will be repurposed to construct a habitat and utility base, from now on referred to as the hub.
That's why it's called the hub. Habitat and utility base. I never really paid
FICSIT
attention
Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste.
So I'm already seeing a power slug.
Second objective. Please ensure you have your FICSIT Incorporated Xeno Zapper equipped before leaving the drop zone.
I kind of saw something moving over there.
Note. According to FICSIT regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of defense against extraterrestrial threats.
So that should be inventory. Stabature. Well, this is a shot.
Third objective. Please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron.
So,
note,
the reason I said I'm already liking this space, like I said, there's a lot of space.
Preparation for all future objectives.
It's kind of flat, but that's not the way I plan on building. One of the things I liked as soon as I saw it was that waterfall up there. So there must be either a lake down there or there's a lake up top, and I'm gonna probably have to make use of it when the time comes. So V. Oh yeah, that's another thing. They've changed some of the hotkeys. Since they added crouching now, I don't think you have to hold. Oh, I thought it was just toggle. So you have to hold. C is for crouching, as in most games. So since the scanning was on C before, now it's on V. I guess I have to hold it. And then since the lantern or the flashlight was on V, now it's on B. You know, right next to it. So it just scooched things over a little bit. So it says there's some over there, there's some over there. That's pretty much it. 2 and 3. Not really that way. That's probably not where I should be going. So I forget. Let's see. Okay. So let's run. There's one over there. This one technically is still closer to me. Gotta be careful for those, what are they called? Fluffy-tailed hogs? I'll go around this way. So yeah. Yeah, that's the main thing that I like. Flat space, flat open space, and... oh look, it's right here. And that water that's available. So here's one. So there's usually like a cluster of starting resources, like in any starting spot nearby. So right here there's 2. It's just, I forget, it's V. There's the one I'm on, then there's that one, and then the one that's over there, right? So it's probably 1, 2, and 3. I wonder if there's any more around. There's that thing over there. I don't want to fall. I don't want to get close to it. Here's some limestone. Yep. I don't see anything up there. I don't know if there's gonna be anything up there. Some more limestone. Some nuts. Another reason why I like deserty areas, they only have those nuts. I don't really care about the berries. But if they had a lot more, it would be better. But I'm guessing that counts as foliage, even though if you can't get it, I should probably be gathering this because I will probably need it as I look around, because it does say that in like some concentrated areas is where you'll most likely find, you know, bits of foliage.
Pigment could be harvested from these flower petals and turned into dye. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
So there's copper there. Come on. Ah, I forget. It's V. Gotta get used to that. That's copper. Okay, so okay, there's 2 over there, and then there's like 2 on this side then. There, like that. 2 there, 2 over there. That seems good. Wait, are those iron? I didn't pay attention. Is it iron? Did it ping? Yeah, they did. So it's 2, 2, and there's actually 1 over there apparently. So there's 2, 4, and then there's 1 over there, and then there's that 1 over there. So there's like 6 in the area. I guess I would start with these as I am closer, and then the copper is not. Well, you know what? I think these. I'll grab these because copper is right over there. It's closer to me. And I didn't find any limestone around here. It should be close by. Let's grab those.
This is one of multiple edibles we have detected in your vicinity, which are within approved nutritional and medical categories as established by R&D.
Definitely edible.
A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Oh, sulfur. I thought I read Caterium.
Data shows this is a mix of sulfide and sulfate minerals. It could be an indication of recent volcanic activity. A new research tree exploring volatile self-defense applications can now be accessed in the MAM. Like element, primarily in power and electronics. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
So, since this is a new save for the new update, I wonder if the MAM will work properly. That thing's gonna see me. Come on, charge at me! I kinda... It what was the word? I was gonna say faint. It juked me, it fainted. I don't know, it did something like a feint, and I forget the proper word. I think it's faint, but since it's up there, it's probably not coming down. You die? I'll take it.
The remains of this creature might shed light on how to increase chances of survival. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
First, so let's grab this.
Hub. Note: to complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed. Caution: ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources. Failure to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
Yeah, I know. Let's grab that while we're at it. Let's grab that bacon. Ooh, some nuts. Okay. Anything of interest here? Sulfur. I'll grab this. Alright, so these 2 and then the ones over there, right? So I'll just hub. The hubbity hub. I kind of wanted to put it on top of there. I don't like any spots. How about right behind it? Right up here. Maybe? Will that work? I forget which is the front. I think, or this is the back. Yeah, back. Yeah, that's fine.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Manual Craft Bench. Hub Feature Hub Terminal. 5th objective: complete Hub Upgrade 1. Note: the Craft Bench and Hub Terminal are essential for progression to the next objective. Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Workshop, Equipment Portable Miner, Inventory Additional Slots, Hub Feature
So now that I
Personal
think about it,
Storage.
I think it would have
Sixth
been
objective, complete hub upgrade 2. Note,
if I would have known
portable
how like
miners
the
require
terrain
no
looked and
power
like
and will mine a node until their
that if
inventory is
nothing new
full.
was gonna be shown or
Note,
anything in the
multiple portable
intro,
miners can be
I
used on
probably
a single node.
would have just skipped that and just started on tier 1. No big deal. I'll do it. But I'll just do it off camera because I don't think it's much of interest at this point. So if anything of interest comes up between here and me finishing the hub or reaching tier 1, then I'll show it. If not, well, I'll see you at tier 1. Alright everyone, so this should be the last bit, hopefully. What was that?
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Space Elevator, Building Biomass Burner, Part Biomass. Motivational message, congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task. On behalf of FICSIT Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service. Additional knowledge. The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along FICSIT-approved protocols. Note: future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and, as such, initiating project assembly. Good luck.
Good luck. Okay, so as mentioned in the previous episode, it did look kind of off, the hub, and like I said, it was probably because it's using an old save, like of the previous version kind of thing. And well, yeah, there's the I forget what this is called, the pod, the launch pod, whatever that pod thing is called. So now we're on tier 1, base building, logistics, field research. So that's where we get the MAM from. Inventory slots. Okay, so I was gonna say, it doesn't tell me what I'm gonna get or how much I'm gonna get. It says, it shows it once you click over or like hover over it, over here. Okay, so we're gonna start with, and then there's tier 2, but I'm guessing I shouldn't get too ahead of myself and should just start with tier 1. Here's the copper sheets for the pipes. Smart plating, I'm guessing that's gonna be, yeah, project part 1. Send up the space elevator to complete phases of project assembly. I mean, it doesn't say which phases, but I can only assume that since it's part 1, I'm guessing it's for the first one. It's kind of early, but it's kind of expensive at this point since I haven't really automated anything. Getting this is not really a bad idea. Should probably try getting that. Jump pads, I really don't care, as I've probably mentioned before in some episode. This is not necessary, so that's why it asks for so much resource. Technically, that's a lot for early game, especially the concrete. Logistics Mark II would be good, but I hate using the conveyor belt Mark II, as I've said as well, because it uses reinforced iron plates. Why would I want to use that? I don't think they've changed that, so I'd probably stick with Mark I's as previous. As I've done previously. So we're gonna go with, we need foundations, we need ramps, so I guess we're gonna start with the foundations, and then we're gonna go probably with logistics and then field research, I guess. The screws, I don't know how difficult that'll be or how time consuming. 200, 100, and 100. 300, 300, and 100. This requires an extra step. The rod goes into that. And then this is main. I think I'd probably want something like, I think I'd want to deal with that first. So I just did something off on the side right here. Two smelters, 2 constructors, some conveyor poles. Power poles. So apparently I didn't really choose a very good spot to start building. This one is a pure. This iron ore node, whatever. It's pure. That one over there, regrettably, is actually impure. So that's not very good. And then the two over there, I haven't gone that way to check, so I don't know about those. And then the copper that I had gone to, I think that one's normal. And then the limestone, the closest limestone is actually like 300 meters away. Somewhere in that direction. Yeah, over there. 400, then 600, no, 300, yeah, that one. So there's three over there. One's normal, one's pure, and one's impure, but I don't know which one's which. I think the one that's furthest away is the impure. I think that one's pure, and I think the one, no, that furthest away in the middle is impure. That one's normal. And I think that one's pure. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyways, this isn't really a good spot. But my that doesn't matter right now. I wanna try to start getting an idea of how I'm gonna start making, or how I'm gonna be making like my factories or my mega platform that I always do, because I will do it even though it is flat land. I kind of don't want to be too close to it this time around. I actually want to leave as much uncovered if possible. Right now I don't have the map, so I really can't check which way is the ocean or the sea. I would actually like to have the sea at my back, because I would probably think of an idea of like bringing those like up on a ramp, like the water, and making like the water extractor at sea or something like that, and going up a ramp. Maybe try not to get that ramp going too vertical. Probably using, yeah, they're not even here, huh? In project milestone here. Probably maybe a 8x2 ramp instead of an 8x4, which is the one they usually do, because the 8x4 is the steepest. 8x1 is probably not steep enough, and 8x2 is probably better. I still always use the 8x4s, so that's probably the thing I'll keep doing. I want to go in that direction, but I don't know if it would be better to go that way. That way I have that over there to the side, and then I kind of think that the ocean is in that direction, but I haven't really looked around. There's a lot of trees over there. That might be like a foresty area. I think that's one of the, I think there's like only like one huge mountain like somewhere in the middle of the map, and I think that's that way. So if that's middle, that's, to me, if I take this logic or this reasoning, then that's the middle of the map or close to it, and that would have to be the back, or the ocean or something, and that's going up to where the plateaus are, and I don't know, things like that. So I'm going to gather other materials, because right now it's not really much to show anymore. As I was going around, I killed a few monsters, alien, the xenofauna, or whatever you want to call it. Gathered some stuff. I got a few power slugs, green power slugs. I had gotten some quartz, sulfur, and decatarium. This is the only one I have gotten. Those power slugs at night, they're actually pretty easy to spot. But there's just looking out onto to these plateaus or spires or rock formations, whatever. There's a bunch like on the sides, so you can just see them like straight up, and some were just close by and like easy to grab. I didn't have to do anything. I just I get closer and then just maybe like jump or something and to try to get a little bit closer and then just grab them. So yeah, maybe getting the MAM as well and getting things researched would be a good idea as well. That's in field research. So I don't know if I need that one very much, but these three are probably the main things I should get. I'll start with this. I guess I'll go with that next, and that, and then these. I have to think about when I'm gonna start getting them, because they're gonna start needing much more resources, rotors, more complex stuff, and then reinforced iron plates over here. So no thanks. Alright, so I'm gonna make a cut here, and I'll be back with you when I get the materials for the current milestone base building. Alright everyone, so no, I haven't done the milestone yet, and I actually decided to switch to the obstacle clearing one. Yeah, it needs more screws, but it doesn't really need that much material. I think I'm getting attacked. But the reason I did that is because the obstacle clearing one gives me the solid biofuel, which is obviously better than just using biomass, because we're going to be using biofuel right now, early on. So it'd be good to get that. Also, since technically it should be like not much foliage, you know, it's mostly trees. It would be a good idea to have the chainsaw, so we can start getting wood, and you know, just an easier way of getting biomass, and all that bio good stuff. So what I was doing is I actually decided to go around and look for a better spot, because I didn't like the spot I was in. And I think I found one. I think I found a very good spot. At least, you know, for now, it's the next best thing compared to what I got. So I was planning on checking this area over here and see if there was some. If I didn't find anything good, I was planning on going over there where those waterfalls are. Or I think it's multiples, because I think one goes down and then another one. I don't know if that means the multiple or it's just just one waterfall. I don't know how'd you call that, but anyway, it doesn't matter. The thing is that over here, like in this kind of canyony area, because there's a lot of like little cliff areas, and outcroppings and rock spires, or whatever you want to call them, formations. And it's kind of like a canyon type thing, that it goes out, like if you keep going that way, it just goes out into like the desert that way. And then, but over here, it actually like goes to like the ocean, or if it's like, I don't know if we're up top and then the world just ends right there, because it looked like it's falling off at the edge right there. But I kind of like this spot. Obviously not up here because it's kind of high, but if I start making a platform going that way, maybe going that way, I guess we'll be up high. But the thing is that there's a bunch of these nodes or deposits that I found that are actually, there's a bunch that are actually pure. So I actually found limestone, copper, and iron. I don't know if these are the ones I checked, but further down there's a bunch of these. They're not very far away. They're just like separated by these outcroppings, these rock formations. But they're pure, so that's good enough for me. Another thing, I'm gonna have to do it like this, just so you guys can see it. Up in this right hand corner, you see 3 deposits there, and I'm like, oh, that's coal. That's definitely coal. So I'm gonna stick with this spot. I'll probably go check over there, just to see which direction I want to take my platform in. Probably it's gonna be that way. Yeah, looking around, it might be that way. But yeah, this might be a good area to start, and then, you know, just make my way up on a platform going that way. So there's water to my back. There's actually a crashed pod there as well. Sommer's loop there. You know, there's a bunch of power slugs all around. That's all good. I haven't found anything else. I have found some bauxite, but it was just like little outcropping. There's a boulder over there. There's a bunch of stuff, like maybe a bunch of goodies that you could find in here if you really like try to look, like if you look hard enough. But I really probably shouldn't do that, especially like there's a gas field there. It's probably I'm not even close to getting explosives. I think there's something right next to it. Might be a yellow power slug, and then just one hidden there. I think there's one over there as well. You know, they're all over the place. So yeah, water's to my back, and I'll be going that way. That's kind of what the idea I wanted. Kind of the idea I had in my mind for my platform, because I'm gonna need water. So if I can use that, then it'll be good. If I can't, then hopefully the water over there by the waterfalls would be good. If not, I have this oasis right here that I could probably use. Maybe, I don't know. There's a Xeno giraffe or something going, like walking in there. So he's probably somewhere off. Yep, I don't see him. But anyways, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Actually, I'll probably start the next one after I've already moved my hub and everything to this new area. I'll probably start with the hub and just leave everything behind or something, and then I'll just go back. It shouldn't be that hard to find, but I really want to find a good spot over here. So yeah, for now that's gonna be it. So thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Hit that like button if you liked the episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.